friends, I'm Tara, and today we're going to organize my sticker binder. I introduced you to my sticker binder in my junk journal video, and when I showed it to you, I mentioned that I was in need of a bit of an upgrade. My sticker binder is exploding, and so I thought we could go ahead and put together a new one. A lot of you seemed really into the idea of organizing it together, so that's what we're gonna do today, and hopefully the sounds are super nice. My old sticker binder is this 1-inch white binder I got from the dollar store, and it has served me well, but it's time to get something a little bigger that makes more sense for my collection, and I'll use this binder for something else. The new sticker binder is going to be this lavender one from Staples. I thought it would make the most sense to get it from Staples because they have so much office supplies, and it's back to school, so I thought there'd be a lot of good binder options. I was right that there were a lot of binder options, but my god, has inflation hit binders because this was so expensive. I can't even remember, like $14 or $15. So this binder better never break. It better be made out of adamantium. This better be the strongest binder I ever own. I do want to make a collage cover for it, so that might have to be a different day. But today, we're gonna fill it with stickers. So I'm trying something new out with this extra footage you're seeing. I hope you enjoy having like a second view. I am filming it on my iPad. I do not have like a fancy tripod for my iPad, so hopefully this works out fine. I went ahead and took the pages out of the ring so that loud clicking, clacking sound doesn't happen, because I imagine that would suck for our ears. I have new sleeves to put all my stickers in. These sleeves are new to me. They are leftover from a loved one's stash, so we're gonna use them. So I'm thinking we fill these first and then organize them into the binder, and I found my label maker, so we can make some labels for it. Oh my god, I love a reason to break out the label maker. Let's get started. My existing sticker binder used these really crinkly little dividers or pouches from the Dollar Tree. And while they're amazing for the sounds they make, they are so flimsy. They are not helpful for organizing my stickers. I put paper in them to divide them into two sides, but I don't think we have to do that with our new binder because we have the space. So we'll do this first side. This first pocket is full of what I call basic foundational stickers. Think stars, hearts, smiley faces, things that your like elementary school teacher might give you on your homework. Simple shapes, that kind of thing. Those all go right in the front. Maybe in the future I'll do like a pocket of just hearts or a pocket of just smileys or stars, but I don't think I have enough of any one category to only create a like specific folder for one. Not yet, at least. I get a lot of my stickers from a secondhand craft store in my region, as well as trading with friends and buying from small local businesses. And a bunch of them are just long existing ones from my collection. Found a couple I missed. They don't have to be super organized in the pouch because I rustle through them every time. This is our heart, stars, and smileys. Okay. So we're going to, should I write that whole thing out? Why not? Hearts. Oh, I bet I could do symbols on here. Hold on. Okay. This is so exciting. Text only. Okay. Symbol. Mathematics, currency, numbers, DIY and hobby, season or holiday, smiley. Okay. We're going to put a smiley face. We're going to put, I bet if I go on holiday, I can find a heart for Valentine's Day, maybe. Oh, I think I accidentally went to DIY. Symbol. Oh, escape. There we go. Seasonal and holiday. There's a heart. Wow, I didn't know the label maker. Well, I knew the label maker was going to make me happy. I didn't know I would get this excited about it. Should have known. Okay, where might a star be? Maybe under astrology. There's an astrology category on my label maker. A pictograph. There's a star. Who knew? Oh, I could have done a regular heart from here too. We'll just stay with that. Okay, are we ready? Okay, I'll have to trim this. But that's really cute. Hopefully this camera's picking it up easily. I don't think I have a scissor over here to trim this, so I'll save this one for later. That's our first page. The back of that page is all stickers of ribbons and bows. This used to have a bunch of bows and hearts on it, but now that it's just hearts, they'll go in our heart pocket. Yeah, this is all ribbons, different kinds of ribbons and bows. Or like, this one is confetti sheets, like little streamers. I've been using a lot of these, so I have a lot less than I did before. But I love bows. And I actually think I have some big bows up here somewhere. Yeah. I have these bows that are glitter from Mary Mary. They are so cool. They use eco glitter, so not bad for the environment, which I appreciate. And they're so cute. I think they're supposed to be for invitations, but if you're me, you definitely would love a packet of, 40 something bows. Okay, I think that's already our second little pocket. Let's see if I can find a bow in my label maker. I bet I can. I bet it's going to be, you think we have one in pictograph? Or maybe it will be in holiday. Holiday for sure. Holiday. Oh, I'm wrong. There's no bow in holiday. Okay, what about hobby? There's like a sock, a shoe, needle and yarn, like knitting needles, a sewing machine, scissors. There's a hat with a bow. Let's do the hat with a bow. Ribbons, ampersand, bows. That's really cute though. I'm gonna have to trim all of these. Oh man, that's okay. So that's our second pocket. Okay, this next one is licensed characters or like references. So I'm already seeing, oh, that's why. I was gonna say I'm already seeing this bunny that doesn't belong in there, but it's because there's an Animal Crossing character on the back of it because he came off the sticker sheet and I can't get him back on, I don't think. Let's try. How did you get stuck here? I also do not know this monkey. I do not recognize him at all, and I feel really bad about it. Okay, it's back on the sheet. So now bunnies can go in the animal pocket. Let's get a new one. Oh no, he's sticking up. Okay, so some of the large things in here are these Minecraft stickers I love. Some of them are holographic, and then I think some of them are matte or like no glitter or shine, but they're very cute. I love them. These are my vintage Barbie stickers that I love. These are by Sandy Lion, and they're only vintage because they were, so if you don't know, something can be classified as vintage if it's 20 years old, and these are from 2004. These are kind of funny to me. These are Lo-Fi Girl stickers. If you're unfamiliar, Lo-Fi Girl is a YouTube channel that is run by an anonymous person who streams lo-fi like 24/7, and they're actually, as long as you give them credit in your bio, you can use them for Twitch streaming or YouTube streaming, I'm sure. So I do use Lo-Fi Girl music in my Twitch streams, and I don't remember where I found these, but when I did, I thought, that is so funny. I need them, and they're in my licensed character pocket. So my friends and I have inside jokes about Peppa Pig. So anytime I see Peppa Pig stickers, I grab them from, specifically from the secondhand craft store. They have these big bins of stickers that you can rifle through, and that makes them cost like a penny. So I have the Peppa Smile Makers, like you'd get at a doctor's office. This is Peppa and her friends, Be Silly and Smile. And this seems to be Peppa and George playing pretend. But one of the stickers is a little carrot in a rocket ship. And I would like to know, who the hell is this carrot? That's very cute to me. I don't know a lot about Peppa. I'm very bad at accents, and the only one I've ever really successfully imitated is the way she says her brother's name. I will not be attempting that right now, out of respect for myself and my dignity. I've mentioned it a few times, but I grew up a really big Sanrio kid. I loved Hello Kitty so much, and so I always make sure I have some stickers on hand. These are almost all Hello Kitty. I feel like it's hard to find stickers of the Sanrio characters I love the most. Definitely a kitty person, for sure. I love Hello Kitty. I guess on the cat train, I love Choco Cat and Pochako. Usahana's really cute. My Melody and My Sweet Piano, so cute. So I'm a big fan of any of them, really. But I love having the stickers. And these are like teeny tiny ones that I use. These are my littles I use to fill in gaps. If you've ever seen one of my cootie catcher videos I like to sticker them instead of like drawing or coloring them. And I use a lot of those. Okay, I don't know who these guys are, but they look like they are someone. They don't just look like animals, and they are pretty small too, so I keep them in here. I could be wrong. Those could just be little guys, but if in my mind they're famous little guys. I don't know. Another big sheet I have, these are like the licensed emojis that you might have on your phone, but in sticker form. So these aren't necessarily characters, but they're like pretty identifiable, you know? These are Betty Boop stickers, and I believe these are also vintage. Yes, they're vintage because they're from 2004. And I don't know what the style of sticker is called, but it's like prismatic with a gold little frame around it. And when I was little, I had such a big head, in my tiny body, big head, big eyes, and my family would call me Betty Boop. So I'm always keeping my eye out for Betty Boop stickers. I love these. They feel so nostalgic to me. Okay. So our Animal Crossing stickers that have, I think these came from the secondhand craft store too. And I was like, where did this little sheet come from? Have 3 villagers on it and a grasshopper. Used to also have a little orange, but I used it. And then this is a large Animal Crossing sticker that came in a birthday card that someone gifted me. I'm going to layer these so this monkey villager stays on the sticker sheet, because I'm scared he's gonna fly off for some reason. And speaking of animals, here are some Calico Critter stickers. I once found at the Japanese grocery store some Calico Critter candy, and I think it was just a way of doing like a mystery bag but sell it in the snack aisle. So it had like little candies in it, and it came with these tiny sheets. I've used some, very proud, but I love them. They're so sweet. There's a book of Calico Critters stickers at my local Japanese grocery store / bookstore, and every time I see it, I'm like, is today the day I go for it? It is like an entire book of stickers, but I think it's like $17, and that feels like too many dollars for some reason. So I have held back. Oh, here's a loose kitty we can put in there. Let's see. Okay, this is a cutie. I gotta fix it. This is Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. I think I've mentioned it before, but I grew up riding horses from, 7 to 21, I think was the estimate I gave last time. So about 14 years. How to Train Your Dragon reminds me so much of like bonding with these huge animals as a small kid. And I love Toothless. So this is like such a cutesy little sticker. And lastly, these also came from the secondhand craft store. These are stickers of Jellycats. And I don't know if Jellycat makes their own stickers, but I have some. So this is a Peanut, which Jellycat loves to do like special versions of. This is an egg with sunglasses. If you've ever watched my short form content, I have an egg, but with sassy eyebrows. And this is the little frog they're famous for. So I think somewhere I must have the little bear they're famous for, but I don't see it anywhere. Okay, so this is our next pocket, all done. I'm just gonna slide it in. Perfect. The back of that pocket is all florals, which I love to use. I think I have like some of my prettiest stickers are the floral stickers. Okay, so I'm trying to work from big to small. Oh yeah, so these I believe are letter seals. Yeah, it says decorative seals. These are from 1982, and they are birds and fruits and flowers, which I think are really beautiful in this like really illustrative style. I don't know, I find them very impressive. They came in a multi-pack. And it says they're by Current Ink, Colorado Springs, Colorado. And I definitely got these at the secondhand craft store. I'm gonna put one like this in the front and one like that so you can see them on either side of the pocket. Okay. These are some Stickopotamus, like Groovy Girl-esque flowers from, they don't have a year on them, but they definitely feel early 2000s to me. So I love those. Very Lizzie McGuire. Okay, what else do we have back here? These are a sheet of stickers from Hallmark. And I imagine these are early 2000s. These are birth flower stickers, which is very sweet. And they're almost like watercolor, I believe, illustrations. love those. Okay, this is from, there's a brand called The Good Twin that makes a lot of things from what I understand, but they make stickers and sticker sheets. And this one has plants on it, as well as some other objects, but mostly plants. So I keep it in the plants and flowers pocket for that reason. Okay. This is from a brand, a small business called Lemony Lambkin, and these are illustrations of herbs. I think the colors are beautiful, and so are the designs. I've used a few of them already. I'm glad you can't feel the temperature through the screen because it is so toasty in here. We're having another heat wave, and in order to record ASMR, I have to turn off all the fans and air conditioning. So if you can hear anything, it is my neighbor's air conditioner. We don't have central AC. We have a little unit in our window in one room, and so we spend a lot of our time in this one room. Okay, this is a sheet from Violet, which is a brand I really like that is carried often in sticker stores. These are bouquets of Violet. And here are some more Violet. These are daisies on a blue background. Super cute. The faces are adorable. Okay, what else we got? Okay, I think I got these at Daiso, but these are like potion jars with little florals inside. Obsessed with these. These are kind of like puffy 3D stickers. Here's some more Stickopotamus stickers that have that very like Lizzie McGuire vibe. They're little flowers. Let's see. This is from the artist, oh my goodness, what's her name? I think she goes by Thanksxu online. If I can remember, I'll put it on the screen. But this is a sticker sheet I bought from her years ago and have been savoring. It has a lot of florals on it, so it goes in here. Okay, so now we have a bunch of what I would class as scrapbooking sticker sheets. A lot of these are creative memories. Someone donated a huge stash of creative memories stickers to the secondhand craft store, and I went in because again, I don't know, I'm basically buying them for pennies at that point. They're very cheap, and I love to use them. I have some florals from Paper House too. Here's some pansies, some sunflowers. But a lot of these are creative memories. These are 1992 Mrs. Grossman stickers. I have some sticker collectors in my life, so they are very into the brands. These don't have a brand on them, but they do have pansies with little rats. So that's pretty incredible to me. I love that. Oh yeah. Sorry, I just found some weird ones. And here are some Paper House Sticky Picks roses. I love those. Okay. and these. These are so bizarre. These are manufactured by Meyercord Company exclusively for Christenbon Inc. And they are stickers, but I think they might be stickers for making miniatures or something. It has tiny guys giving colonial America, but also on the reason I like them is there are like bunnies and goats and little critters on the back. And I like these here that say flour, tea, sugar. But then there are just small patriots, and I'm not interested in them, to be honest. I think I got these at an estate sale. Okay, so that's our flowers and nature pocket. This is our animal pocket. I'm very excited to go through all of these. We might have to move a little faster because I'm getting very warm. Okay. Starting with the bigger sheets first. These are some butterfly stickers I showed you in my junk journal video that I got. I think these are just from the dollar store. I have a junk journal spread I want to do, and I was looking for a swallowtail butterfly sticker, and there's one in here, so that's perfect. These are by Swatelier Design, which is a brand I love. These are cat and dog stickers, but I love the simple design of them. They're so cute. And this brand also does lifestyle stickers that I really like, of like little people doing day-to-day activities. And I think I have some of those in like my lifestyle pocket, so we'll get there. These are by a brand called iRide, and it's sheets of stickers of cats and strawberries, but they have like silver foil to them, which is super pretty. This is a miscellaneous sheet of frogs. Love the frogs. No brand on them. As well as miscellaneous sheet of dogs with no brand. Silly. This is, oh, I wish the brand name was on it. I got this at a local sticker store. It is black and white kitties with bottles of milk and Oreos, and it says black milk on it, or milk black. These are so cute, and they have very subtle like glitter to them. These are from an artist you can find on Stickii Club. These are like pens and magical potions with cats, which are very cute. Very sweet. Here are some of my infamous horse stickers. These don't have a brand or anything, and they look like the kind of stickers you would get in like a Scholastic magazine as a kid. I love those. Let's see. Okay, these are Jelly Bear X My Buddy stickers. These might have been from Daiso too. These are space themed, and they are glittery, and they are little bears. And I love those. I think they're so cute. And not just like bears, it's mostly bears, but also a koala, an alligator, and a bunny. So, lots of animals in space there. Oh, I inherited this from my sticker loving friend. These are by Stickyville. They are scented stickers, and these are scented like peach. which I think is true. They smell like artificial peach. But it's just a bunch of different kinds of puppies. So there's like corgis and a little chihuahua and a pug, and they're very sweet smelling and design-wise. I really like those, and they're like matte. They're really nice. These are, oh my gosh, I've probably had these for 1 million years. These are from the WWF, and that is the World Wildlife Fund. And these are some stickers they sent. I guess when like someone must have made a donation in my name as a child as a gift or something. So I've had those forever. And here are some more horses that look like they all came from the same sheet as my previous horses did. Speaking of stickers from magazines or free gifts in the mail, here are some animals, as well as the dogs you might hear grumbling at each other outside. These remind me of elementary school. These are a sheet of little bees. These look like the thing like your teacher would have put on your papers or something. Those are so cute. Okay, we're getting down to the bottom of the stack. This is also from an artist on Stickii Club. They're called Yeon, and they are in the shape of postage stamps, but they're little hamsters having like their own day. They're called Hammy Life Stamps. That's really cute. So sweet. Let's see. I think someone gave this to me. Yeah. While we were junk journaling. This is a tiny book of glow-in-the-dark stars. What? Glow-in-the-dark frogs. I don't know if there were more sheets of frogs in here, but apparently they were $1.50, this little book. And you could get free coloring pages and activity sheets at doverpublications.com for children. This is very sweet. You can tell I'm getting warm because everything is sticking to me. This is tiny little mouse textured stickers. Kind of fun. Oh, okay. More horses. You can tell the animal pocket is huge. Oh, I can't remember the brand of these. I think it's the same brand as those bears in space, but these are unicorns. Horse adjacent, so I like them very much. I'm into them. All right. These are some dolphins with a very like Zara Larson vibe. And then we have some kind of Eastery bunnies from the same brand. It says Amscan on it. I'm not familiar with that. These are maybe my favorite animal stickers. My local sticker store sells these. These are Sticker Magic, and they are little fuzzy animals. So here's like a swan and her goslings. This one is kittens and birds. This one is just little chicks. And this is like all kinds of animals. And they are textured, which is super fun. Somewhere, I might have used them all. I used to have frogs with like little fedoras, which were pretty ridiculous. Here's some more frogs. These are Mrs. Grossman's. And we've got a bunch of butterflies. These are all Mrs. Grossman's and Creative Memories scrapbook stickers. These are interesting. These are gifted stickers, which are inspired by original Victorian printed paperworks of art in the John Grossman collection of antique images, and they are copyrighted 1986. And they are just the most ridiculous cats. Those are super fun. I love those. And okay, this is random. I have some stamps of peregrine falcons and northern orioles, which I think I was like, those are birds. Stamps are kind of stickers. They're gonna go in there. Some random butterflies. That's so funny. That lone bunny from earlier. And lastly, in this pocket, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this to you, like if you'll be able to see it. It's like, I don't know, it's a silver metallic almost sticker of a rabbit and a hare, like the story of the rabbit and the hare. Okay. That's our animal pocket. I just realized I forgot to make all my labels. I'm gonna have to label another day. I might label after this with the air conditioning on. Okay, I believe this is supposed to be my food pocket. Yes, this is the food pocket. Okay. Okay, I got these at like an Asian gift store. They're called Roots of Kauai, and they are accessory seals. And I love these because they are vegetables and they're ridiculous. They just say like smiling tomato, chow cucumber, and those are so silly and fun to me. I love those. These are some s'mores with googly eyes. My friends and I, my Peppa Pig friends and I have also a little connection to a s'more, a symbol of a s'more. And so I loved finding those because I have used them for things related to those friends. I was like, how do I describe this? We have a connection to a s'more. Here are some more of those Good Twin sticker sheets. This is the fruits, like pineapple, cherry, blueberry, watermelon. Let's see. Okay, these are some Pipsticks. Pipsticks is a like large sticker brand, I would say, and you might have seen like ads for them online for like a Stickii Club. I got these because it is a bunch of sandwiches. Those are really fun. And then I also have these, which are tomato soup and grilled cheeses, and some of the cheeses and the tomatoes in the ladle have little faces, so those are super cute. Obviously I love soup, so a little soup themed sticker calls to me. This is a sticker sheet from a mail club that I recently joined. It's called Yesterday's Lunch Mail Club, and you will monthly get stuff for your junk journal and stickers based on a theme that month was. This one I think was like summer beachy, like picnic vibe, so it has like a jarritos and a sandwich and a seagull and sunscreen. I put this in here because there's 2 food things on here, which is more than any other category. Okay, so this is a holiday sticker, and I guess I do have a holiday pocket, but I put it in there because it has popcorn on it, and as you may know, I'm obsessed with popcorn, but I think I'm going to leave this out for the holiday pocket. Okay. Here is another sheet from Violet of little eggs that I love. My favorite one is the egg who's getting like cracked and falling down. I love the little eggs. They are so cute. We have some Mrs. Grossman strawberries. Very sweet. These are Hallmark teapot stickers. Kind of cute. I need to remember I have those. And lastly, more of those Sticker Magic fuzzies, but these are ice cream cones and they're Neapolitan ice cream. So that is the food pocket. We're down to the last few. This one is one of my favorites. This is what I call lifestyle and hobbies. Okay. So in this pouch will go examples of real life, like stickers of people, and examples of hobbies. So here are some like lifestyle stickers of people taking photos or drinking coffee. I like to use these in my journal when I'm like writing about my everyday life. Here's some more pretty similar to that. I think these ones are from Daiso. And then I think these are also from Daiso, but they came in different sets. So they're kind of like washi sticker texture, and they are like sheets of different aesthetics, like clothing styles. And they're all like on a different theme. And I love them. I love them. They're so sweet, and I have a hard time using them if you can't tell. Because I'm like, these are amazing. I don't want to use them in a way that feels inferior. These are also from Stickii Club, from an artist called Priscilla Q, Q-I-U. And these are like tech devices. So Game Boys, boombox, CD player. Those are very sweet. Oh my god, they make a good fan. I don't remember where these came from. It says Post on the bottom, but I don't know what that means. They might be from the secondhand craft store, but there's like a book and a phone and movie ticket. Those are very sweet. And then this is a pack, rather, of a bunch of lifestyle stickers of like different people in cool outfits, basically. And it comes with a bunch of each. So they're like sticker flakes, and I keep them all together in here. Here are some more gamer vibes. This one is from Stickii Club as well, from an artist called Pomo Press. And these are like headsets and controllers, which are very cute. And I can't remember where I got these, and the artist's name is not on the sticker sheet, unfortunately. But it is almost like nature is healing gaming devices. So you have like Game Boys and controllers and a television where leaves are going through. Those are really cool. I think it came with 2 sheets, and I've already used one of the sheets. Okay. Having to like hike my skirt up a little bit because I'm so warm. Okay, this is also from Pipsticks is what it's called, Pipsticks. And these are books. Very cute. So that other sticker sheet was Pipsticks as well. Another large sheet is these I got from a friend. These are Moon Sprout Studios Fat Fairies, which are so adorable and sweet. I'm loving the fairies, and I'm loving the body diversity. Okay, we have some Creative Memories school supplies. That's super cute. And more fairies. These are Fairy Princess scrapbook stickers. Somewhere in here, I believe there's also Fairy Prince for a gendered fairy experience. And let's see. I have a variety of stickers from, I believe, all from Violet that are like writing letters. Yeah. Letter writing, postcard making, art supplies, and I believe, yeah, these are all Violet stickers. So keep those in here. These are Science Fair project stickers from Francis Meyer, which I believe is also like a scrapbooky brand. And then some Mrs. Grossman and lots more Creative Memories of different like art supplies, buttons, teddy bears, CDs. These are gems, gemstones. These are Hambly of a ballerina. Hambly is another brand I know my sticker friends care about. I also did dance as a kid and a lot of ballet, so I have ballet slippers I'm always looking for, cameras, and then these are so cute to me. These are stickers of scrapbook supplies by the scrapbooking brand Creative Memories, and I remember having that paper cutter. My mom gave it to me as a gift, as like the official Creative Memories paper cutter. So it's really silly and funny. This is a Girl Scout sticker. I was also a Girl Scout growing up. And this is so adorable. It says Girl Scouts Rule on it. And lastly, for this pocket are these, oh no, two things. One, these are 1991 patchwork sampler stickers, similar to the sheet we found earlier of like birds and flowers as letter seals, but these are little patch, like quilt patches, and I have a whole stack of them. So they go in here. It's these are those Swertelier lifestyle stickers. So one of them I believe is like dates, and this one is like homebody stickers, and I find them both really stinking cute. I love little stickers. Alright, so that's our lifestyle and hobbies pocket. I think I meant for this pocket to be travel stickers. I have some Pipsticks of like New York. I believe this is supposed to be New York Pipsticks too. Definitely New York Stickopotamus stickers. I am originally from New York. With travel in mind, we have little cars, and these are from Cincinnati. I've never been, but a friend of mine brought them home for me. And then these are not travel stickers, so I don't know why they're in there, but these were a gift. These are from an artist called Now She that I really like. And I don't know what pocket to put them in. I guess I could put them in lifestyle or also licensed characters. We'll have to think about that. Well, that was quick. This is our travel pocket. The other thing in there that was confusing is I have these really cute, they're like curtains, and they're holographic-y. And I think those should go in the lifestyle pocket. So I'm gonna put those away when we get closer to having a full binder. Okay, so this is actually sheets of stickers from like planners I've used in the past that I didn't finish using. So these were from a Bando sticker set, maybe, that are just like sticker sheets based on color. Those are nice. And these were from a Bando planner I had years ago, and I didn't finish them all when they were in the planner. So they're kind of like filler stickers, which I don't mind. Oh, there's our fairy prince. It's actually Prince Pixie. Excuse me. I'll set him aside for later organizing. These are also fairies with little, like, foods. These are from an Adam JK planner. Adam JK is an artist I really admire, and I don't know if he still does planners, but he did a really great planner in the past that I loved using, and his sticker designs are some of my favorites. So I always, when I finish the planner, I'm like, I gotta keep those. And I have a bunch of them, but I have used a lot of them too. So I love those. Here are some more Bando lifestyle stickers. And I'll put those all together. And then these are sticker sheets I bought as extra for my Bando planner, thinking I would run out of the stickers they originally gave me, and I thought, oh, I'll get the bonus stickers. There's like 10 sheets in here. I've never finished a whole sheet. I've had these since 2016. It's been 10 years. Kind of annoying of me. I don't know why this sheet isn't here, but it is of houses. This would probably also go in the lifestyle one. As would these. Maybe the rainbows and clouds would go in the nature one. And these are from a planner by the artist Reesabobeesa. These were to track your cycle, so they are like glitter, like blood droplets. And I love the texture of these. They're so cool. That's our planner and planner journal pocket. The binder's getting quite full. Perfect. Okay, these are like packaging stickers almost. So I have these thank you ribbons that are real ribbon, and these are Handley Thanks a Lot stickers, which are very cute. These do not go in there. These also don't go in there. These are all planner stickers, so they should go in that last pocket we just talked about. So in the thank you pocket, they go, but I guess it's very few of them. That's okay. So there is a kind of sticker popular in scrapbooking that is for borders. It's these long strips, and that's what these are. They're like this, or like this, or here's a full sheet actually. and you can cut them or peel them or whatever. They have rulers on the back so that you could line and make designs on different like scrapbook spreads. So these are some basic ones, but I have some cool ones I can show you. This one is like holly and berries and ribbons. So you see how like this could go in the bow category and the hearts, smileys, stars category and the border category. This one has buttons, which is very cute. And then I have a bunch of these striped ones, which are fun and like kind of basic. I've clearly used a bunch of those. These are from Mrs. Grossman, so these aren't creative memories. And I actually think I prefer these. They're in like fun, kind of muted colors. I think that's pretty cool. I'm sure Mrs. Grossman did other fun colors too, but I like these a lot. These are probably from the secondhand craft store. I don't know their origin. Let's see. And then just a bunch more of these like colorful border ones that I'll slide in. They come in handy for journal spreads and like if you make your own cards. I really like them. And this is miscellaneous, but it feels like the best place for it to go. This is called a fashion fabric sticker, and this is from Mrs. Grossman's from 2003, and it is black and white gingham, and I love gingham, so I have already used some of this before. Sorry to the Mrs. Grossman's heads out there if that is like an important relic of sticker history, but I'm using it. Okay, I have found our holiday stickers. So, I have some, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina stickers. I bought some makeup at NYX when I was still buying makeup at NYX. And they gave me these stickers as a freebie. It was years ago when that show was still coming out. I have some very basic, like, little cartoony Halloween stickers. Those are very cute. I have a lot of Halloween stickers. More Halloween. Even more Halloween. And more Halloween. Very cute. And then our holiday stickers, I have stockings, a snowflake, and I've been counting these teddy bears as holiday stickers because something about them makes me think of Christmas. But now that we have our holiday pocket, we can add this sheet from earlier, as well as this sheet has like witches, vampires, and werewolves on them, so I will put that here. Okay. Alright, the last pocket is letters, like typography. There's some random stickers in the big pockets of the binder, but I'm not quite sure how to organize that just yet. I have these glittery alphabet stickers that are like classic Hambly typography stickers, and then I also have these that look like ransom note letters. Those are pretty fun. And The rest of this stuff is kind of for my junk journal, so not necessarily stickers. I have these black and white letters and these that are Mrs. Grossman letters that are like metallics. But let me put the big binder together and we can do a little flip through. I will have to make a new cover for it and maybe make a little short doing a tour. But right now I'm pretty happy with how easy it is to flip through and identify what I've got going on. And I am gonna go ahead and make all of those little labels for them, and that'll make it even easier. Plus, I love that this is more organized and easy to carry with, because sometimes I like going and crafting over at friends' houses, and it was hard when my binder was so messy before, but now I can throw this in a tote bag with my junk journal and have a great time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed my ramblings about stickers, and I can keep you some company. And let me know how you feel about this dual perspective thing. I can do it again in the future. I hope you're resting well and taking care of yourself. I will see you next time. Bye.